Hello gamers and welcome back to the channel. We are here at the start of season 8 for new tips and tricks. I have not uploaded a tips and tricks video in about 6 months, and I thought now is a great time for a lot of new players coming in to hopefully learn something and trying out the game. I think I can offer a lot of good insight and little things you may or may not know. And this also goes for players who have been playing the game. There's a lot of little things you can do in this game to make an improvement, and I'm here to show you everything I can. Enjoy. For tip number 1, this is something I'm asked about in my chat all the time. Is questing worth it, and what is the black site? So, for everybody who's played extractions in the past or maybe familiar with Tarkov, black site is basically your hideout. Now, this is something that can help you create and craft items that you can no longer get in the game or you cannot purchase, or they can help you do little upgrades to your character like movement speed, down movement speed, stamina increases, and stuff like that. Now, the beauty of both questing and the black site in this game is you don't need to do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to get more stash space, you're fine with how you play, that's great. You don't have to spend money on this stuff. However, it is very nice to have, and they are great quality of life things. And then for questing, in order to upgrade your black site to get to the higher levels and max it all out, you need to quest to level up your departments. As you can see here, each department has different levels 1 through 4. If you get level 4 everything, then you can do everything you need in the black site. Questing gives great rewards. They're really in-depth quest lines, as you can see here. It's really just important if you're going to progress through the game and you really want to unlock all the content and stuff that you can do, then you do need to quest. However, in order to make money, get rich, use the gear you want to use, that type of stuff, you do not need to do any of this. I love how they balance this. It is completely optional. For tip number 2, we're diving deeper into questing. This is the seasonal quest line. Click departments and then season missions, and this is your screen you will unlock at the start of season 8. At the start of every season, there is a quest line to unlock a 3x3 that will become permanent for the rest of the season. You have to complete a certain amount of quests in the operation directive, complete 2 collectors and 2 fate contracts, and then you get access to the 3x3 safe box for the remainder of the season. This is really important, obviously, for making money and saving money. And then you also have the option to complete all the collectors, all the contracts for an exclusive skin at the end of each season. There's also really good rewards in these quests. So even if you're not getting a 3x3, you can get red armors, you can get a lot of money, red beans. It's just worth it. Seasonal quest line is more important than the main quest line in terms of rewards and getting a 3x3. So this is how you do it. For tip number 3, this is something I kind of went over in the previous tips and tricks video, but I still want to emphasize on it. And they're actually expanding the screen in season 8 to be more customizable and offer more loadout slots. And this is basically how you should gear up in this game and how to effectively use the loadout screen. So once you hit prepare or ready, you're able to go to the loadout screen, and this is where you should always gear up from. This is much faster. You can access what you have in your stash, or you're able to purchase and see the value of these items. This goes for everything. You should always get your ammo from here, your meds, everything. But if you hit L or the loadout key here, you're able to actually build out entire loadouts and save them. So you don't have to worry about gearing up and taking all that time after you get out of a raid. So I have pre-saved loadouts here that I use and then can throw in any guns that I want as soon as I get out of raid. This is super helpful. One click, your kit is saved. For tip number 4, this is for anybody that will be buying skins in any new season or getting the battle pass or wanting to get the new knife skin. Please buy through my Midasbuy link. I'm only plugging this because it helps you. This link will be in the description below, or if you type in !coins in my chat at any time, you'll be able to access this link. As you can see here, there's actually percentage increases based if you buy on the site. You get more coins if you purchase through this site. So if you're ever trying to buy anything, buy through this. If you cannot due to your region, you can also use code POACH in game shop to support me, but I highly suggest using Midasbuy. You will get more coins if you purchase through this site. For tip number 5, I'm showing you how to correctly identify audio in this game. Now, just like any other new game you're getting into, audio can be hard to get used to and identify. However, I believe Delta Force has great vertical audio, and a lot of times you can tell exactly where people are if you're understanding the different noise cues. Now, different materials on the ground will change how the footsteps sound, but as you can see in this clip here, it's very obvious whether they're above you, below you, or on the same floor as you. You'll always hear that more hollow sound if they're below. You hear more of a bassy thump if they are above, and then it should sound pretty obvious when on the same level as you. But use this little clip here to identify whether or not people are above, below, or on the same level as you. For tip number 6, if you guys are struggling to make money or want to know how to make passive money as you play this game, black site crafting is great. Once you upgrade your workbench, your cyber warfare division, your pharmacy, armor bench, any of this stuff on the left, you're actually able to produce different things that will be able to net you profit rather than if you just buy it in the auction house. So Workbench is the big one. If you go to produce ammo, any type of gold ammo for the most part will make profit. I think you should always try to produce what you use, but if you're just trying to sell for a profit, BP is always great. Kind of looking at whatever gun is making, you know, waves right now and as the meta is always great to make, but just craft these. You are able to make a lot of money on this, and then same goes for armor. You can craft your own gold armor, your own red armors, even attachments in the cyber warfare division. This is a great way to passively make millions per day. For tip number 7, this is a bit of a hidden one, and this is what I'm talking about. This is not in the keybinds, but you can drop items super fast using Alt-D. I don't know why this isn't included in the keybinds, but people always ask me in my chat, how am I dropping things so fast? Alt-D is the way. You don't have to drag off your screen. Try to get comfortable with that. It'll save you a lot of time. For tip number 8, welcome to the range, and let me introduce you to the M157 fire control system. This is a scope in the game we like to call the cheater scope, mostly for this reason: affect when target lock. If you use the rangefinder, which can be rebound in your settings, I rebound it to mouse wheel. If you hear this clicking, you are now activating the rangefinder. When you are doing this, you are able to actually get somebody's name and position through foliage, or, you know, just in general, if you're looking in distance to try to spot people. We call this a cheater scope because it effectively gives you walls. So check out this clip of me using it. You'll understand why. Rebind your rangefinder and get used to this. This is how people are found in waters as well. This is a hidden tip. A lot of people don't know about this scope, and that this is why we call it the cheater scope. For tip number 9, we're talking about selling. This is for people who don't know if you need to auction or batch sell items. I'm going to break it down for you. So if you right click an item, you can always check its usage. You can understand if you need to use this for something. This will be completely dependent on you if you want to hold on to these items in order to buy something else, or you can right click sell and always pay attention to the auction house offer versus the supply station offer. Now, offer may not always be 100% accurate. It's worth clicking list to see what expected profit you'll actually get. This will show you the actual amount of what you're going to get. Now, I always say if the values are similar, you might as well just supply to the supply station. So this I would sell to the supply station, but if it's a vastly different offer, then you should sell to the auction house, like something like this. This is why you always sell guns to the auction house. Now, if you are going to sell to the supply station and you are going to sell in bulk, they have recently added the batch sell feature where you can actually click to drag. So if you just click batch sell and hold mouse 1, you can quickly sell all these items to your inventory without having to click individually. So it's speedy, it's nice. And finally, tip number 10 is join my Discord. There will be a link in the description below, but this is the hub for the Delta Force community and for everybody who wants info about my stream and when I'm going live. Join here. We also have leaked channels where stuff is being leaked all the time about new stuff coming to the game. We have LFG channels, people that are looking for other people that are like-minded to play with in my community. If you're looking for a duo or a trio, if you're new to the game, check it out here. And finally, I am live while this video is up. I will be doing my first subathon starting earlier in the week when this video is up, but I will still be going throughout the weekend. So if you guys are interested in seeing what kind of fucking content we're getting to in the new season, please swing by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.